Welcome to Leo for Leos. This is a channel featuring intuitive tarot readings for the astrological sign of Leos. Sun, moon, and rising. I'm a Leo as well, so that's why the channel is called Leo for Leos. Cross watchers and fellow readers are welcome. However, I do want to give you a heads up that I read the cards as I see them and not always the way it's traditionally done. Now let's get started. All right. I'm going to be using the Smith-Waite Tarot deck, the Centennial Edition. And this reading is going to be for February 2023 for Leos. I'll be pulling 4 cards. See? If any time you would like to see more readings, down in the description I do have a link to my blog, in which I feature pretty much all the Leo readings that you could possibly get. I just want Leos to succeed. So let's get to see what's going to happen in February 2023. February 2023. Let's see if I can get this going. Wands. Okay. Wow. Okay. So February feels like, for a lot of Leos, like we're in the weeds. Okay, we're in the weeds, and when I say that we're in the weeds, we did a lot of planning in December and a lot of setting up for things in January. And February is execution, and it's keeping your head down and doing the hard work. And organizing things. There still is going to be some planning, but it looks like there's going to be like a shift in like and when I say the weeds, it's like the brunt of most of the hard work that you're going to be doing this year. So you're going to be working harder than ever. Right here, it just shows me that you are definitely, I wouldn't say overwhelmed, but you are managing it somehow. They're not falling. If you notice that these wands are not falling all over the place. You've got them, but it is a lot to handle. So you are slightly overburdened. You can handle it. You're strong enough to handle it. There is going to be the noise of competition. And it may be good competition. It may be also using your competitors or to help you, right? Like allowing them to do certain things that are going to get your name out there, or change the perception of who you are out there by them just showing out and being who they are. Or this is also possibly collaborating with people who would typically be your competitors. So it's not necessarily competitive, but just like it is a more playful attitude about competing. There is a competition going on. Let's not kid ourselves. But there's also a sense of working together. It's not just you that is going to be benefiting. They're going to be benefiting as well. In the midst of all this, we do have this card that showed up last month as well. It is crying over spilt milk. What we did in the past that did not give us success. The mistakes we made in the past. And this is a place we have to work very hard on getting out of, to psychologically figure out how to heal ourselves from this action. It is great to look back and look at your mistakes and self-correct. It is always wonderful to do that. But I feel like there is a sense that this may be causing what's happening next. And what's happening next is really this attitude of I'm going to get there no matter what I have to do, even if I have to, I hate to say this, but even if I have to steal, there is a sense of wanting to do, to succeed so badly that no matter the cost, you're willing to do this. And even if you don't get everything, you're gonna get something out of this, right? And that's not always a bad mentality. It's just it feels like this is fueling, like missing out on past opportunities or making mistakes in the past has you in this mindset of like, winner takes all. We're gonna leave some things behind, and we're gonna go with what we can. Now, if you look at this, actually, this is, now that I'm looking at this more, oh my gosh, it's almost like this picture is turning itself around, right? Because you're crying over this that you can't get ever again, right? And here are these two cups of opportunity that you're like, hey, you've got your back turned to them. But look, in this case, you're like, okay, I'm turning my back to the ones I can't have anymore, and I'm taking what I can carry. I'm taking the good, and I'm leaving what I can't have. So I think this is the complete turnaround for you. And what's also giving me the sense of that is that we have gray skies here that turns into this bright, hopeful yellow. So yes, I think that is the message that is coming out here for my Leos. Let's get more confirmation cards. We've got strength. Okay, another yellow card in here for hope. Leos must use their inner strength in order to get ahead here. That's the main thing here. Stepping through a door, a new door of opportunity. There's something very fresh and new about this whole thing that is going to energize you. Okay. Yes, Leos are going to have to also, I mean, in coordinates with this, all of these things here, there's a lot of juggling. You're going to be, you're going to be busy. You're not going to have time for this. You're not going to have time for this. This is, something that you may have dined on in the past, something that you've delved into in the past about, like, just spending more time, like, I wish I could do this. No. This time, it's the reverse. We're reversing that. We're reversing that. What's this? Okay. Need I say more? King of Wands, get it done. Get it done. Wow. What a great reading here. I could say I'm done here, but I really wanted to also get into a little bit of this burden and the competition, just to flesh out the story that we have here. Okay, so we have the King of Swords, which is about image. So you're working on something to do with your image. Well, in my, it's not really image, but in my, I always think of image and branding when I see that card. Other people see something different. I believe the actual meaning of the card is something completely different, but I always see branding and image. So Spirit's telling me that we have this card. This is incredible. The Queen of Pentacles, which is really managing money, ways of making money, strategies for success. There is like some upper level chess playing here that we're doing here, and that's where this is leading up to this whole like I wouldn't say manipulation, but it's sort of like this this mastery of like using the people around you that are are or would typically be your competition in your favor. Absolutely. And King of Cups here, which is a person very stoic in the middle of emotional turmoil. So Leos will have to take a note from the Strength card that we had over here and manage those emotions. Okay? I'm going to end it here because I'm loving what's happening. And I know that this is really short, but that's the message that I'm getting for February as a whole. I will be doing a bonus reading at the middle of the month. So definitely keep your ears and eyes open for that video. Keep your notifications turned on. And I will see you in the middle of February. Oh, and if you don't get to this, I wanted to say happy Valentine's Day to all of you guys out there. Love, my Leos.